Test, test.
Hello.
Yep, I got Henrik. I don't have.
Oh, there we go. Okay, took a little warming up from mine, I guess. All right, so welcome to the Cherry Blossom here. We've got 2 streams going here today, so if you're, depending on what sheets you're on, if you're watching sheet A, sheet BC, you're hopefully on that stream. If you're interested in sheet D, there's another stream, and if you're interested in sheet C, you're in luck. You can watch either stream because we don't have anybody on sheet A on this draw.
Wonderful.
Looks like on sheet B we have Team Davies versus the Cherry Bomb. And on sheet C, it looks like Team Markwardt versus Sushi Go. And on sheet D, we have Just Some Johnsons versus, looks like Rarefied Hair.
Yes.
Well, I've got a guess on whose team that is. Seems like a team name that Steven Enochson would pick.
Mm-hmm. So our feature sheet for commentary is sheet C, and we'll be paying a good amount of attention to the other sheets too. But so here on sheet C.
Oh, is it sheet C or
B?
Sheet B?
Sheet
okay.
B. Sorry,
I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right one.
Little frazzled trying to get things set up here.
No, that's fine.
So Team Davies is actually Jay Davies is a lifetime member of Potomac Curling Club. He has been around here since they built this facility.
Wow.
And he now lives in Roanoke, and he brought in the 2 leads. The front end for this team is both from Roanoke. Neither has ever played on dedicated ice before, so they're quite excited to be here.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
And their 4th person on their team is Markwardt, who's from Arkansas, but also he was also back here when they built this facility back in.
Oh, that's amazing.
So yep, so he hasn't been back here in over 10 years. So it's been a long time since he's excited to be back. And the odd thing is that I've actually curled with him in Arkansas. He walked in here and I recognized him. It's like, I thought I was from another spiel here. And then it's like he said Arkansas. It's like, oh, that's where I've seen him before.
That is so funny.
In Springdale, Arkansas.
So Jay Davies here with his first Vice's stone. It looks like he's throwing Vice.
Yeah, that appears to be the case here.
As opposed to throwing last rocks. Oh, interesting stick throwing technique where he still slides on one foot as he pushes forward. And the only stick curlers I've seen here at Potomac, they are walking with, broom down. They're walking and delivering their stone in that fashion with 2 grippers on their feet. So unfortunately for him, the ice wasn't kind to him and that one hogged.
Yeah, it looked like it picked almost. Just moved so suddenly.
And this looks like Nicole Barra. even though up for the Cherry Bombs, her name is not up here in front of me.
Yep.
Maybe she's a spare.
Could be.
Yeah, so he might just be filling in for an end or two until somebody's on the mic.
Probably for Maddy Darleson or JD Darleson.
Yeah.
Nice stone. It's going to come in. Oh, they're sweeping it hard to see if they can get it to bite, and it does just a little bit.
No?
Isn't it?
No, it's not even close.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a different overhead. I was looking at a different rock. My mistake.
It's got a good 2 feet.
Yep. So Jay Davies with his second Vice's stone. And looks like he's gonna do his same stick curling technique where he's sliding on one foot as he delivers the rock.
The call here is to hit that red rock that's biting.
Sweepers on.
Already
Oh,
slipping,
it's already curling over. Yeah, it's just gonna flash. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, they did sharpen the rocks here. Just they touched them up a tiny bit.
Oh, did they?
Yesterday, I think it was.
Oof.
So they're, getting a little extra curl out there, making things interesting.
Yeah, sharpening rocks, basically we run them just very quickly on in a pattern on some special sandpaper, and it just takes gives them a little more grip. And I'm sure that was done by Eric Clausen, our ice master.
No, you could ask him.
He looks busy. You could ask him. This looks like it is probably Randy Waters. I did not see his face. Delivering his first skip stone. Looks like it's gonna curl in behind. Is it gonna be too heavy though? Can that view switch?
Oh, yep.
Thank you. Yep, it's just gonna be a little bit too heavy. But I really like the curl that it got. I just wish, yeah. So he'll know for next time, just a little bit lighter. And let's see if Mark Curtis, who's throwing skip rocks.
Looks like he's going to use the same method as
Jay Davies.
Jay. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if his curl's any less.
He's got a good handle on it, although probably he's going to get maximum of 2.5 rotations on that. But it does the job, and it takes that red out.
It was fast enough.
But it's he didn't get any little roll on it or anything, so it's not biting. So currently the house is sitting nothing. So yellow has hammer, and so you're red. So Curtis is going to try and draw behind those two red guards. Or Randy Waters. Sorry, Randy Waters is going to try and draw behind those two red guards to be able to steal one and hope that yellow misses.
Well, even if yellow hits them, there's a high chance of them still staying in, and then it's only a take of 1 as opposed to taking 2.
Right. Well, and if they're behind the guards, they can't necessarily hit it out and blank the end to keep the hammer.
Looks like he's just light.
Oh, let's see. No, it's going to go in. He might have over-curled it, though.
It's so hard to keep them straight on this ice.
Yeah, it's totally over-curled. So, Henrik, if you're yellow,
yeah.
Are you going to try and
I'm rolling
peel
out.
it?
I'm rolling out.
Yeah. So you get the blank and you get to keep hammer.
Yeah.
There's no way to promote that yellow stone that's just sitting there, which is unfortunate. Unless you're like,
Oh, I just moved.
Holy cow, that really took off. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for Team Cherry Bombs.
Giving up 1 isn't the end of the world.
Oh, I mean, that was Davies was red.
Davies,
Yeah.
Getting all your names mixed up.
I am. I've only been here for 2 minutes.
Well, I'll be here
and
for
I'm already a mess.
That first draw is always a little bit scatterbrained, it seems like.
Well, once I get to know people and I recognize them,
yep.
Then I can. So steal of 1 by Team Davies, and
Cherry Bomb stole 1.
Cherry Bomb stole 1. So Randy Waters out there looking for a nice, easy center guard.
Seems a little hot to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised he called him on to sweep, although maybe,
Maybe because of curl.
yeah, maybe he was hoping to keep it straighter. Man, well, that's going to be a nice corner guard. All right, and
Davies is calling the draw behind you.
Yep. Well, that's what I would do.
Expecting a lot of curl. See how much this rock curls.
I mean, yeah, his broom is way over there. I mean, it looks like he's expecting about 8 foot of curl.
It looks a little heavy.
I thought
yeah.
she came out a little inside there.
Yeah, but she's way heavy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep, yeah,
We'll see if the curl makes it slow down at all.
nah, man, it's gonna. If they let it go, it'd hit the back of the wall. Well, but that's sort of what the lead's job is in some ways. It's just like show the skip how the ice is running.
Yep. And since Segan's used to arena ice, which tends to be a lot slower. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. This is like very nice ice. This is it. Yeah, it's night and day, right?
Yep.
Arena ice, you have to kind of really put some weight behind it and chuck it down there.
Let's see how much this rock curls. He was holding his broom out all the way at the edge
Man,
of
that
the
seems
12 foot.
a little bit heavy too. That's going to be
Yeah.
back 12.
Yeah, it's definitely back house.
Back 12.
And
yeah.
I don't think it's. I think it's going to be totally exposed. I don't think.
With a
oh,
good
maybe
sweep,
it's gonna
it would
back
be through.
8. Yep, back 8.
I think we just try that same shot again then. Yeah.
Henrik, would you have swept that to go through, or would you have swept it to see if you could get more curl out of it?
I would have swept it to go through.
Okay.
Though I wouldn't mind it sitting behind better for backing. Because I know that I'd still be able to get to it.
This is
Still,
Segan Blackwell.
Still seems a touch heavy.
Yep, still feeling out the ice. I do like the curl. I do really like the curl that she got on it.
It's just gonna take a long time for her to really get
Yeah,
used to
she'll have it by the. She'll have it by the next round.
I don't know. I think it'll take her this whole game here.
Well,
now.
she did.
I'm just thinking.
She wisely came here early and got to throw a few rocks
Oh, that's good.
before they scraped the ice.
Well, and then every scrape changes the,
Yep,
the conditions.
exactly.
Like you got a brand new sheet.
Yeah, it was probably tired ice when she was practicing, so she was
Sure.
probably been slower.
Good sweep. That's going to come in. That's going to sit right about the top 8. It's doubleable. And I wonder if that's what he's thinking about. Yeah, he definitely wants that one peeled. But I mean, I would love it if their rock maybe flopped a little bit to the right to sit in front of the other one, so it would have some backing. But I would also wouldn't mind losing the shooter. What do you think, Henrik?
I'd rather keep that shooter around. I don't think there's really a plausible way to make it just kind of roll that way, though.
Yeah.
To
Also,
Oh man, look at that curl! It just really dove at the end.
yeah, I think this is going to be a broom down type of ice here. Gotta keep your broom down, otherwise it's just going to move.
Oh, I like his deliveries, the scoop back. Nicole Barra basically saying, don't touch it, don't touch it. Yep, now she's on.
Just trying to make it move a little.
Yep.
Just get it going, and it's going to go.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
Nah, you want to leave that high.
I was mostly wanting to sweep for direction so that it would go where I wanted it to go.
I think it would. I think it's going to move on this ice.
Okay. This is going to be exciting to play on Sunday night.
Oh, yeah, quite.
freshly papered rocks.
I think they're going to be worn out a little.
I'll ask Eric to paper ours just for you.
I think he would say no.
All right, here they come. I didn't bring my stopwatch with me,
Oh,
but it looks like
No,
it's about,
Looks like it's going to crash.
yeah, I don't think it's getting quite the curl that they thought it was going to.
But more than the plan B.
Yeah.
Well, at least they have another yellow on the sheet, though.
Well, I mean, that's promotable.
Yeah.
That's promotable, and you can also
It's
draw
Mickey.
nicely behind it. If I was skipping you, I'd ask you to throw a triple if you were yellow.
I
Oh,
could see it.
Thanks, Ken. Ken handed me a stopwatch.
so I've been playing with the stopwatch all season because I couldn't find mine.
Oh, yeah?
And so last night I was in here getting ready for the cherry blossom. I had we had an old webcast computer that had been sitting around. It's like, okay, finally time to throw that on the men's locker room, get out of the way for the spiel.
Yeah.
They're on the floor behind, in the back corner behind the computer. Guess what I found?
No.
It's
Oh,
like,
that's
okay, that's a
hilarious.
place I did not think to look for it.
I would never, yeah, not in a million years. Okay. Looks like he's asking for, well, I mean, at first I thought he was asking for control weight takeout, but now it seems like he's asking for more like hack weight.
Well, ice is curling. That's going to be control weight with how I think it's moving.
You think so?
Yeah, that's my belief here. I'd be sweeping, yeah.
Oh my God, look at it go. Look at it go. They should have, yeah. It looks like for a lot of the, oh, that's going to be, oh,
That's
no.
going right
Oh,
past.
Man. But it looks like for a lot of teams, it's going to be, you're going to have to sweep your shot stones right out of hand to keep it go in the direction you want it to go. The ice is really, really curly.
Yeah.
Over on sheet C, it looks like Ben is calling for a peel weight takeout. Jess is holding broom for him. Let's see what he does.
I think Ben would be the
All right.
vice here.
Jess is a great skip, so if she's skipped, that's awesome.
I know Ben enjoys being
That was about
vice
7
more than a skip.
seconds. Hug to hug.
I expect more of Ben.
That's only because you girl with him.
Wow. I still expect more.
All right, over on sheet B, looks like they're calling for a triple.
Easy triple.
Easy peasy.
I think it's still going to curl too much.
All right, let's see what our split is. Man, I'd be sweeping that. That's about 8.9 seconds hog to hog. Well, they're going to get it.
1.5.
1.5. Yeah, I mean, that gives them some space. That gives yellow some space to come in. But if I'm red, I'm throwing another one in there.
Yeah, just keep putting stuff in. It don't really matter too much if you're counting 2 or you're counting 3, as long as you keep them working.
Right.
You've already gotten them in a pinch here.
Oh, they're talking about maybe promoting that red back. But I would really, I mean, it's a great time to practice that draw weight.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to risk anything like a promote,
Right.
just due to how the ice is so picky with how it's moving.
Yeah, I mean, it's moving a lot and it's moving fast. So I would want to practice my draw weight.
Yeah, it's either moving a lot or it's moving pretty little from
Right.
what I've seen.
Over on sheet C, it looks like Jess is asking for Another takeout. Then on
They're
the
not getting
sweep,
enough curl there.
no, it went really straight, and the handle was really light, which was interesting. Usually if there's a lot of handle, it goes straighter. All right, here on sheet B, here they come with their draw.
It looks a little fast.
It looks
wouldn't
a
wanna touch
little
that.
heavy. It is going to be a promote.
Yeah.
Plan B, I think.
I would not have touched that on any time of the whole way. But
Now,
maybe
well,
they were
this is
playing
a
for
good-
the kind of the backing there.
This is a good opportunity for yellow to come in and use some of that backing, to follow that line right in, and then, you know, you've got basically 2 backing right there for yourself.
Oh, no,
I would bury it over on the right.
It's hard to kind of draw in that way, I think. Just the ice is just so
Well, I mean,
swingy.
Oh, see, you were right. They're coming. They want to come from the other way.
Yeah, they're going for that hit and roll there.
Well, I think maybe they're also hoping that that ice has enough frost on it that it will. Oh, they are going to do the hit and roll. Oh, that's interesting. That's a shot you would call.
It is a shot I would call.
Ooh.
And they get a nice little roll.
And they're sitting one.
And they're
Yep.
sitting one, and they've
Perfect.
got some. It's exposed. Well, no, it's it's mostly covered from the front, and if they come, and if the cherry bombs come from the right hand side, they've got backing. So that was an excellent shot.
Yeah,
So they're talking about plugging up the hole and letting Davies take one.
Looks like on sheet C, they just flashed their rock.
Oh, that's too bad.
Team Red.
Oh, over on sheet D, nice hit there. And furiously sweeping to get the yellow out, and it is not. It is still biting. That was a lot of sweeping. All right. Looks like there was some discussion here on sheet B about drawing in that way. But they're going to try it. Even if they hit that yellow in the front and potentially in off it, that's fine.
Yeah, they have a lot of options here. A lot of room for mistakes.
Yep. And, you know, target-rich environment.
Well, target rich for the other team.
True. It's got to come. Yep, let it come over.
It's not gonna. I think it's
Here it
a
comes.
little quick.
No, well, it's a little fast, which is why they got off of it. But I think it's going to just wick and kick in. Yep, get it, Maddy. Sweep, Maddy.
Not
All right.
Maddy. To try again.
Oh, that's right. It's not Maddy. It's Nicole Barra, the Barracuda.
The virtual
Well,
Maddy.
I'm sure Maddy would like that I gave her credit for that sweep. I'm sure Nicole would not like it that I gave Maddy credit for that sweep. Oh, are they using the biter bar over there on sheet D?
Oh, yeah.
think so. I think it's in debate whether
Ooh.
that yellow is still counting.
Oh, nice hit here.
Very nice hit.
Chipped out the
Like a pro.
the red and leaves yellow one.
Yeah. Now it's tied 1-1.
Yep, 1-1, and hammer switches. Let's see, over on. I couldn't tell if that was.
Yeah, I didn't have a good view of the biter bar, but
yeah.
we'll see what they.
And Nicole asked Gilad something, and Gilad shook his head, and I don't know what that meant.
It looked to me like it wasn't in, so
Okay.
it's probably a no.
We know yellow scored anyway. 'Cause
Right.
well, or there was a blank, I suppose. I didn't see at all what was going on there.
All right, so over on sheet B, Team Davies getting ready to throw their first one down, and it looks like he's asked for about a center guard.
I almost think that's not enough ice for center
For
guard.
how much this is curling? Absolutely.
Yeah, just how
Well,
much it moves.
I haven't really noticed if she throws wide or not, so maybe he's positioning his broom because of her throw. Nope. Whoa, she like really gave that handle a tug. So they better get on it and sweep. She really is it gonna make it?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
way
it's
it's
gonna
good.
make
It's got plenty.
Oh, good. I was really worried that when she flipped the handle that she tugged it back a little bit.
She probably did, but
Well, I don't hate that position though, because
Make-
it forces Waters to like deal with it. Oh no, he's gonna totally he's gonna throw up
Yeah.
a corner guard and he's gonna let it sit there.
Yeah, you can tell he was thinking about it. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
do I
eventually
deal
he's
with
gonna
it or
have
not?
to. Yeah, he's gonna have to deal with it eventually. Let's see. Yep, little conversation about the decision, but they're gonna stick with going with the corner guard, and he's giving her about 8 feet of ice.
sounds like Gilad and Steven are having a conversation about the non-existence of the no-take rule in the spiel.
Well, and they are 75 feet away and speaking in normal tones, and I can hear them in here. Wow, did that rock pick or something? That was
It
crazy.
just moved.
All right, and calling for a nice center guard. Easy peasy.
Just a nice little center guy.
And you can hear Mike Curtis say it's going to have a big bend. Just make sure you follow through.
Mark, I think you said Mike.
Oh, did I say? I'm sorry, I meant Mark, which is hilarious because my husband's name is Mark. So. I think that was a little wide off of the broom, and she slowed down a little bit. She's really experimenting with the flow of the ice, and I think, oh, I don't know, is this one gonna hog? Yeah, it looks like they gave up.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I blame the sweepers.
I wouldn't.
You only say that because you're my sweeper.
No.
He's shaking his finger at me. All right. I think this is this Kate Sukahara?
Yep.
Okay.
I think so,
That's
yes. Look at that.
Man,
Oh.
it just dove over, and they were sweeping the whole time, so it definitely isn't a pick. Unless there's something already underneath there that's moving it. But that was crazy far.
Yeah, that went a ways.
And they're clearing it off the sheet. I don't know, did they burn it?
No, that all just hit the edge.
All right, I think it hit the hog line, or it didn't make the.
Oh, it
clear-
didn't make the
clear
hot line. All right,
yeah.
well, I gotta pay attention
I
better.
mean, I think they could have gotten it over, but they just didn't bother trying because
Sure.
it was not in a useful place.
Run sheet C, Tiyash coming out with a draw. Sweepers on it right away. Oh, sheet B sweeping immediately. She came out of the hack kind of slow, but the ice is running really fast. Oh, Nicole looking to see what is happening with those rocks. She's looking to see if there's a gouge or
Yeah.
something on the ice that's affecting.
Yeah, I was watching that red rock, and it did.
It
It did look like it
just-
jumped.
it just
wasn't
dove.
just. Yeah, it was like a sudden movement as. So I'm pretty sure it hit something.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe they found something.
maybe.
Oh, rock lift from Bill Wood there.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that
Classic
technique
technique.
used in a long
I
time.
really love his shirt. I love that Canadian design that has the maple leaf with the goose.
Looks like he was signaling there that he was just a little inside.
Oh, interesting. Well, it's good to know. All right, and Jay Davies asking for a guard. Lucinda Shewchuk with her second rock. There you go.
I'm
Looks
sure
like
that
it's
thing's
moving
coming
pretty
over.
good. It doesn't look like it's like taken off or anything.
She came out pretty outside too. So the fact this
Yeah,
is
but
moving
it's
so
really,
much.
it's really moving. And it's going to be, oh my gosh. I mean, they're a little close together for me, but I love how they're lined straight up and down from each other.
I'm sure that Bill's gonna have a field day with this.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yep. Got that lift. Wow. There it goes. Sweepers are chasing it. Oh my gosh, there it goes. It's diving right over.
He was inside there again, I do believe.
Man, it just really. Yeah, he either needed to be put the broom wider or ask for a faster speed.
And so that was 2 yellow on sheet D.
Oh, great. Great, great. Let's see. Over on sheet C, it looks like Todd swept in for, and they're sitting on the 4-foot. Looks like just on the back of the 4-foot. And here comes Ben Peters. And looks like they're asking for a draw in and sit on.
I like a nice little freeze there.
Yeah, I would like to freeze it up.
And considering how the ice is curling, at least on sheet B, I'd expect that to come over with no real problem.
Yeah.
Looks like he might be a little quick, though.
Well, they're sweeping for curl over on C, and it just isn't. It's, you know.
Difference between the two sheets is a lot. He was quick, but
yeah.
An excellent high guard there on sheet B.
Yeah, I like where that is. And asking how much can you see? Nicole shrugging a little bit.
I mean, with all that curl, you can get to those rocks with high weight.
Yeah, you don't even have to like twist it like Ideen.
Yeah.
And do a spinner.
I'm just going to take the guard out, which works too.
Yep. When in doubt, peel the guard. That's what Bruce Black always tells me.
Well, it seems like both of the skips, no.
Do we have any chat?
Nope. Oh, yeah, no, there is now.
John Hale, I see. I can hear you from here.
Mindy is married?
Yeah, I happen to be married. You may have played with my husband. And then Jeff Peters. Oh, Jeff, hey! I got you, Jeff.
Ben's throwing his second shot on sheet C.
I like how it's starting to curl in. And they're sweeping for curl. They're going to try and get it to kiss right up on the one that he just threw.
It's got to slow a lot more than I think curl.
Oh, look at that. I love that. Nicely done, Ben.
Quite the dime.
And if he would look up, I would give him a thumbs up. But he always has his eyes on the ice.
It's because of that hat.
All right, Nicole Vera with her second. A nice control weight hit. No, keep sweeping. No, oh, there it goes. And bump. So they get one.
Get one, but that leaves the other one pretty open there.
Oh, yeah, totally exposed. I do like the little roll that they got. The red is half open. Oh, we're on sheet C, yellow coming in. Just give Ben's rock a little tap, which is unfortunate for yellow because it just basically put red rock in a better position. All right, Mark Curtis coming out. looks like he's going to try for a nice little draw in. Yellow currently sitting 1, and with the rock totally exposed, I'd either like freeze on it or I'd do a nice guard.
Looks like they're not even going to worry about it.
Oh my gosh.
Unless it's quick.
I'm not sure that rock did what they wanted it to do, but they're sitting
sticking.
2. They are sitting 2, so. All right, Henrik, you're red. What are you going to do?
If I'm red, I've got 2 rocks left. I have hammer. I'm gonna go for the hit. Maybe roll to the outside.
And basically split the house.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay.
Because with the roll to the outside, you do have the chance for that double there.
Yeah. Well, you do have to deal with the yellow in the back of the house eventually, but yeah, that yellow in the front is a lot more. Is a lot more of a problem.
Yeah, but with at least with that roll out, you do get a chance at that one in the back.
Over on sheet C, looks like Sushi is, or no, that's Team Markwardt is looking at what to do. Red has piled 2 rocks onto the button and made it a really a pickle for Craig's team to try and get those out because they have some excellent backing in the back. So it looks like Craig is going to have Todd throw a control upweight hit. That was a beautiful takeout on sheet B.
Hit and roll.
Rolled to the opposite direction that you wanted it to. All right, on sheet C, here comes Todd's basically peel weight shot. Oh, he made it past that guard.
And he's got it.
Yeah, I think yellow is sitting. Is yellow sitting 1 now? I can't see.
Looks like it. Yeah, yellow's full red, and red is only like a sliver.
Yeah, I can't. Can we see the overhead shot on C, please? Just over on the side. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Thanks, Chad. That's all right.
Oh, you just want that shot?
Yeah, I just want to see where the rocks are in that. Okay.
It's there.
Yeah, it's totally there. Red is still back there, and that yellow rock is completely exposed. And I really like a hit on that sort of angled hit. Here it comes. Perfect. That was beautifully done. Red is now sitting 2 over on sheet C. And we'll see what Team Markwardt decides to do. Looks like he's going to try and do a hit and roll, possibly a double. Do you think the double's there?
I think
For
so.
on C?
I think it's there.
Well, we'll see.
I'd want to I'd want to hit it on the inside.
Well, and
Definitely.
if anybody's capable of getting it, Todd is. He's got a lot of experience, and this is home ice.
Yeah. He certainly has that advantage here.
Yep. All right, ready on sheet B, Randy Waters getting ready to throw a draw weight down the ice.
That's quite a bullet there. You can see
Oh,
Craig
yeah.
stepping back to watch.
Yeah, the sweepers are not on that at all, if they can even keep up. Oh, that takes out 1 and removes a little bit of backing back there, but red is still sitting 1.
It's no, that's true. They took out 2 there.
Oh, I guess it did take out. I guess that back 1 did go all the way out. I thought it just moved it a little bit.
No,
I didn't think it
think
moved
they
it out of play.
stopped it.
Oh, and just removed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So on sheet C, B, I think the draw just came up short. So
Yep.
2 red.
So 2 red.
And on sheet
Over
D, it will be hammer.
Oh, great. And it looks like on sheet C, this is the first skips rocks being thrown. Red's throwing first. Sushi go.
Looks like
Ben and Tiyash
Tiyash,
skipping skipping the front end.
yeah. Giving some advice here.
Yep. Well, I don't know if it's advice if your skip isn't looking at you when you do it.
Wow. Trying to give advice.
But, I mean, given the broom, it looks like they're in agreement with what Jess wants to do.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so? I thought he was putting his broom.
She wants to go for the hit, whereas they both wanted the draw.
Well, doesn't seem like they're pleading their case, so they must be okay with whatever it is that Jess asked for.
It looks like now she's doing a course correction to the draw. So I think they did plead their case. They just didn't do it loudly.
Okay, so now just some Johnsons is throwing their camera on sheet D.
I mean, there's a ton of rocks over in sheet D. My gosh. If you're watching our second stream, you can see the rocks over on sheet D. And they're sweeping hard. And it looks like, oh no, they're just a little narrow. And so it is 2 yellow.
Yep, steal of 2.
Steal of 2. Oh, they swept so hard. Over on sheet B, or on sheet C, talk about some hard sweeping. Sushi goes, swept in that red. And they are now sitting 2. Right? Yes,
Yep.
2.
Very much.
I'd look at the overhead shot to make sure that, because there's a yellow over on the front corner that looks like.
It's just white. It's got no red on it.
It's got no red on it. Okay. I have to crane my head in a little interesting ways in order to see some angles. So our teams on sheet B look like they have sort of gotten the idea of what this ice is going to do. And the cherry bombs just threw up a really nice guard. It looks like Davies. Looks like he's talking about a draw to the side.
Yeah, trying to draw behind the red guard, I think.
Yeah. Well, his broom was a little bit further out than the red guard, so I wasn't sure if he was like, I don't know, doing a weird split the house or.
No, I think it's just so that they can more easily see the broom.
Oh, that makes sense.
And that's going to be on the red guard, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Sweep, yep, he's just saying sweep, sweep, gotta push it.
I think he was hoping for it to cross face there and kind of block off the.
I mean, it is directly behind the yellow guard. It's just not in the house. All right, over on sheet C, Craig Markwardt with his first skip stone.
He's got to find a way to kind of get rid of both.
Yep, supers are on it immediately.
Yeah, it's just got to nibble and then hit the other.
Oh, not quite.
Not
just
quite.
Misses.
So red now sitting 1 with their last shot, and yellow has hammer. So let's see. Henrik, what would you do?
I'd throw the same shot I just threw.
It's the hardest shot in curling.
to
How could you do that?
No, it's the corner biter
Ah.
on the edge, just barely not touching the red is the hardest.
The hardest shot is the shot you just threw. Do it again.
Nah, that's pretty easy. You just did it. Do it again. I mean.
Ah, youth. All right, Jess Harsono with her rock. Tiyash sweeping to help keep line. And Ben helping now. Oh, they're going to tap back that guard. Oh, but not hard enough. All right, opportunity for yellow for Team Markwardt here.
Oh, and she'd be a perfect hit to get that red out of there.
Beautiful little hit there.
Well, and Randy Waters, take it out.
Yeah, we could get a double there.
Absolutely, that would be exciting. Doubles are always fun.
With the lift throw here, lift delivery.
Man, that's coming fast.
And curling.
And curling.
Curling like crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's really, really curling. Yep, it's going to crash on that guard.
Moves the guards over to the other side.
Yep.
It's always fun when you get two rocks sliding over together like that.
In tandem. Well, those two yellow rocks are completely exposed, and if I'm yellow, I'm throwing a guard.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is it would be hard to double them now at least.
Right.
But
Yep, and that's what he's throwing. He'd like a nice centerline guard. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. In case you couldn't hear that, that was Stephen Enochson.
so nice hit on sheet C. Was that?
Beautiful.
That was hammer, right? Is that two
That
yellow?
was hammer, and it looks like
Or
that
one or
is
two? I
2
didn't
or
see.
3. Could be 3.
I don't think it was 3. Didn't look
So,
fast
2?
enough. Greg doesn't know where he is.
I just asked Craig if it was 2. He gave me a shrug. He doesn't know.
Oh, they're hanging it now.
Oh,
Looks
good.
like 2? Yep, 2.
Yep, that was 2. I like the over in sheet B, yellow threw a very nice guard, and now Randy Waters thinking about peeling that.
I would peel it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're red, that guard's not doing you any
It's
favors.
just got to go. I actually might peel the guard on the left.
Oh, really? Why?
I think that you have more access that way. It kind of covers both more than the middle one.
Here it comes. Oh, yep, it's going to catch that and peel it right out.
Yep.
Textbook peel. I like that better than the other one because I do feel like it's wide open and my own rocks are more open to promoting if I want to do that.
I feel like you just get a better view of the shot rock, and you can kind of get, and you had a majority glance of the rock on the middle there.
All right. So this is the first Vice's rock being thrown by Jay Davies. Looks like it's a really nice, gentle guard. Looks like they want it to be, it's going to be pretty high if it makes it over the line at all.
Doing that.
I mean,
move it
it's
sideways.
oh, no, nope, it's not going to make it.
Yeah, it's almost 8 feet of curl there.
That was a lot of curl.
That's the problem when things start curling that much, they start slowing down a lot too. So.
Yeah. I keep looking over at the kitchen because whatever is coming out of that smells amazing.
Smells like beans.
I heard it was going to be a Japanese chicken curry, is I think what was on the menu
smell
tonight.
Curry there, yeah.
All right, Nicole Barra with, I think it's her first rock. Or her last stone. Oh, and we just got the dinner bell.
I think I might take advantage of such things.
Okay, you want to get Jamie to see if he'll give us a hand?
I'll just grab it myself.
No, I meant to commentate.
Jamie, you want to be a yapper?
All right, Henry, can you make a plate for David Schlanger as well? And then just bring it over here. Thank you. Did you hear that, David?
Is the timer running? No. Okay.
No, Topper is running the timer himself. He didn't. I don't know. He's not comfortable using this or what, but he's just got a stopwatch that he's running. So.
All
Oh,
right.
that's fine. Hey, Jamie.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm at the curling club, therefore I'm fabulous.
I haven't seen you in forever.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I was in Denver.
What was in Denver?
Books, Left Coast Crime Convention.
Very cool.
Or as I told the coffee shop guy, we're having a murder conference, which made him.
Erna, maybe he's not going to insist on a tip?
He was more enthusiastic about it than I thought he would be.
Okay.
So I feel
okay.
like I was in the right place.
Okay. How are we doing on the ice?
We're doing good. So cherry bombs are red and Davies is yellow. The ice first was really fast and was giving about a draw was about 8 feet of curl.
Oh.
And now the draws are about 8 feet of curl, but the ice is slowing down just a little bit.
I heard a
the
rumor
pebble is breaking down.
stones were touched up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ken was saying that yesterday Eric sharpened up the stones.
Okay, because I saw the green scrubby pads and thought,
Yep.
Good to know. As
Gave
I'm
him-
going on late tonight.
Yes, gave him a little lift.
Little lift.
See, watch this. So this is a control weight
Yeah.
throw. And they are sweeping like the Dickens to keep it straight.
And that's already 2 feet of curl.
And it's
that's when you hit
already
the
2
hog
feet
line.
of curl. But it looks like they might get the double.
They'll get a piece of the yellow.
So yeah, I mean, that was an incredible amount of curl.
Yes. Good.
So and over on sheet C, you can see that's draw weight.
I missed that. Sorry, I'm just also looking for the rest of my team here.
Oh, who's on your team?
Jackie Temple and Ian Andrew from
Oh, I have not seen them.
Pittsburgh. So when your son returns to Yap, I'm going to go say hi.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to be a yapper.
Amen. Use the skills you're given, right?
That's God-given, right?
Well, you know.
This is going to be an interesting little. I think this is heavier than they want it to be, but I do like the separation that
Yeah.
hit gave.
Yeah,
It's still doubleable, but it looks like Nicole and Randy are going to try and do an in-off.
Yeah, it looks like it just came under that red enough that it takes away the outside edge.
I mean, another totally acceptable call here is a freeze.
Yellow with hammer?
Yeah.
Yellow with hammer.
Yellow with hammer.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate the freeze. The only issue is if you miss it, they chip it out and you're giving them 3.
Oh, that is true.
So you want a sure 2 or? I don't hate the hit and roll.
I would like a steal of 1 if I'm red.
Well, I would love a steal of 1 if I'm red. And if they can get under, I think they can keep some real estate on the 4 foot.
I mean, so for some of these rocks, you get them about halfway to a third of the way down the ice,
Yeah.
and they just take off.
Cut, yeah.
They cut really, really hard, especially if you don't really have a strong handle on
Yeah,
it.
And I think that's what Randy was expecting on that shot.
Yeah,
and
Randy
just
was absolutely expecting about
never materialized.
another foot of curl on that, and it didn't happen.
But
So the rocks are calming down a little bit, but like they were no joke 8 feet of curl.
Yeah, well, they're not even. I think what happens right after you sharpen the rocks is each rock tends to have its own personality for a couple days until they
Oh,
even
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So
Out. Yep.
Their own personality.
We were warned about a couple of colors on a couple of sheets before today.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you gonna tell me?
Well, I'll tell the entire YouTube universe, or the
No,
universe.
there's no one else out here.
Oh, okay.
We only
We're
have
just talking to ourselves.
3 viewers.
Okay.
I
The
think.
first 4
beautiful
rocks
draw here,
on
by the
yellow
way.
on sheet
Oh,
B.
that is really nice.
draw
a
for
lot of
2
personality.
yellow.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of personality.
Well, I'm going
They
to let
worked
you
out.
guys get back to it and
Thank you.
visit with my team.
Thank you, kind sir. Always good to see you. All right, on to the 5th end over on sheet B. Looked like it was a score of 2 yellow. Todd Humora with over on sheet C with his first vice stone, or no, second stone. Nope, first vice stone. Little heavy, it looks like, and is it curling enough though that it's going to catch that rock in the back? Nope, it's going to flash right by. It's one of the challenges of curling is how the rocks and the ice change as the game goes on. It's not consistent. You don't have to talk. You can keep eating. You don't have to talk.
I'm eating here.
Okay.
we can mute you if you want to. That would make it easier to eat.
Yeah, let's mute him for a minute because I don't need to hear his chewing.
Yes, you do.
He says, yes, you do. All right, looks like they're going to ask Kate Sukahara to throw a draw behind. Sweepers are on it, out of hand. It's really rocketing over really fast. Yeah, I mean, that's like 9 feet of curl. All right, and Jay Davies asking Segan Blackwell for a draw behind. And it looks like over on sheet C, Craig Markwardt is asking Todd Humora to throw a peel or a bumper weight shot through the port for possibly a triple. So, well, he hit his side for bumper. He didn't touch his stomach for control. Yep, sweeping to keep the line. Here it comes. Oh, it's already over. Yep. Well, they peeled the guard, and now those 3 red rocks are exposed with plenty of time to do something about them. But if I'm just Harsono, I am throwing a guard. Probably top 12. Oh, she's going to call for center at the 4 foot. All right, and over on sheet B, we have Kate Sukahara. Oh, her second rock hogged, unfortunately. Jay Davies asking for a draw.
Like we're getting good rain out there.
Oops, what was that?
Raining.
Oh yeah. Over on sheet
not
C.
on the ice.
Nope,
Hopefully.
not on the ice. Over on sheet C, really nice draw in for the Sushi go, but it does leave them exposed, and looks like they want to do possibly a little hit and flop. Looks like about control weight hit. Yeah, they're asking for about a control weight hit for Craig Markwart's first skip stone. Is that rain? So it just started raining, and it sounds like there's a fleet of trains moving through the building. All right, this is Bill Wood's first. And it is looping in. Keep going. Yep, sweep. Get it right behind there. I like that. I like where that is a lot. And if we were playing the button bag game, he would get the button bag. Over on sheet C, Craig Markwardt throwing a control weight hit, and Todd asking hard line. Sweep. And they remove 1, but they unfortunately lose their shooter, so red is still sitting 3. Better than 4, but over on sheet B, we have Lucinda Shewchuk with her second stone, and it is really curling over. It is massively curling over. I didn't see if she cleaned her stone, but it's possible that there may be something stuck under there that she wants to clean off. Bill Wood with his second shot, and it looks like they're asking for another beautiful draw, just like he did before. This one looks heavier than the last one. So in it comes, it's starting to curl in, it's diving over, and it's gonna be back. Yep, just back house. But perfectly lined up behind the other one, so over in sheet C, we're looking at Craig Markwart's last skip stone. Red has hammer, so this is his last chance to sort of draw to the button. And he's got cover for it, so he could draw to the button and try and steal one and make it impossible for them to remove him. I would probably the corner of the top 4 is where he's aiming for to make it hard for his rock to be removed. Jim Davies over on sheet B with his first Vices stone. And it's already curling over. They are, their releases are allowing them to get some really impressive curl happening on this. And they're gonna end up with a really nice looking guard to guard that left-hand side port. But I think that it looks like Randy Waters is gonna ask Nicole Barra to draw in for a guard that's looks like biting in the house is I think where he wanted it. Over in sheet C, really nice draw in from Craig Markwardt. Deeper than he wanted to though. It's in the back of the house, but it does cut red substantially. I gotta see, I can't see the overhead house view from here, but it looks to me from here that red is sitting 1. So we'll see if Jess Harsono, woo, that was thunder and some lightning. We'll see if Jess Harsono can draw in to sit 2. Here. You're good.
Fantastic. That was some good curry.
You liked it?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. I'll have to have some dinner in a little bit. All right, and looks like that draw over on sheet C is going to be successful. So I think it's 2 red. And over on sheet B, that yellow rock, unfortunately a little heavy, just drifted right through the house. Sheet B, they're all tied up 4-4, so Nicole Barra with her second Vices stone. It looks like they're asking her to draw in. She put a lot of handle on that, which means it has a lot of spin, which means that it will go straight for a long time, and then when it slows down, it will catch and it will move, which is exactly what you can see it doing now. And it looks like she
taps it in, and now they're sitting 3.
Now they're sitting 3.
All in a row.
And they have an excellent guard.
Yep. I can only see like half of that at most.
Yeah, I could see about half of it from here, but but there are like 2 guards stagger lined up in front of it. You've got a red guard over on the right-hand side. Really, like that port over on the left
It looks real tempting.
It looks really tempting, and I think that that's what they're going to go for, is they're going to try and head into that port and try and sit on that rock that's just on the backside of the butt.
Nice hit and roll there on sheet D.
Yep. Over on sheet C, Red just hung 2 points, which brings them to 3 apiece. They're all tied up. All right, and Curtis asking for the broom to be over a little bit more.
Asking for a little more ice.
Yeah, asking for more ice. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. I doubt that's what I said. All right. Mark Curtis with his first skip stone. Looks like that's about a control down weight hit. Hack. It's going to cross over and it's going to crash on that guard and bump it back. And it just splits it.
Wow, it's real lucky.
Splits it a little bit and it goes out.
Almost hit that top red there in.
Yep.
That would have been very unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. All right, over on sheet C, red Sushi go with a really nice draw in. Let's see if they can get it buried a little bit. But it's totally exposed. Craig Markwardt is going to ask for a little hit and a flop behind some cover, which is exactly what I would ask you to do.
Yep.
The rain is coming down over our heads. It sounds like we're being beaten. I'm worried that we're going to have to build an arc.
I think we'll be fine.
All right, Randy Waters first skip stone. Nicole Bear holding broom for a good draw behind. And even if they're a little narrow, you could probably promote the rock that's currently the guard over on the right-hand side.
Forecast says it would be running until 8 to 9.
Well, I'm really glad your dad watered that new peach tree.
I don't think that is quite necessary to do.
Yep, really glad. Really glad he watered it. Really glad I insisted on it, poor man. All right, over on sheet B, looks like it drew in and
It tapped up the
Yep.
one that was biting.
Yep, and now there's 2 guards, so the red's still sitting 3. And over on sheet C, Ben Peters' draw is coming in, and it's just starting to fall over to the right, and it's going to be a really beautiful little scoring guard. Oh no, they didn't sweep it in, so it's not biting, but it is a really, really pretty center guard. And now they have those 2 guards that are staggered, which is going to make it really hard to get to their shot stone in the back. All right, Mark Curtis with his last skip stone.
I think that they're going for the run.
You think? I mean,
I have a sneaking suspicion.
It's a bullet down there. Oh, it's just a little shallow on the cut. And they're going to lose.
Well, lost
both. They lost the shooter and they lost the guard.
Yeah.
So three rocks removed in that particular fun escapade. Well, maybe 4 rocks removed in that particular fun moment.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for the just a simple little draw there.
Yep.
Just a nice, easy shot for 4.
That's what I would do. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
Yep. Over on sheet D, a team with some Johnsons throwing a very nice control up weight hit down to remove essentially what is a scoring corner guard. All right, let's see what Randy can do with this one. Gently comes out. Over on sheet C, looks like red just threw it a beautiful draw, and it looks like it is counting 2 now. Yep, counting 2. And looks like Randy's stone may be a little heavy. Jim's going to sweep it a little bit. Nope, it's going to stay in, and they are going to score 4.
Jim.
good for them, but ouch.
You mean J. Said Joe.
J. I'm terrible. I clearly need food. But yeah, so J Davies, yeah. Excellent for the cherry bombs, also good for Team Davies. But with this ice, clearly you can score 4.
Yeah. Clearly it's not a struggle to score 4 in here.
Yeah. Well, and when you have rocks and ice that can do that kind of, wicked dive curl, you can do a lot of stuff that could make for some really exciting scoring.
Yep.
Around sheet C, Sushi go, and with their first Visa stone. Looks like they want to draw in and have a scoring guard, I think, is what Jess is asking for. Well, it's definitely going to be, they are sweeping real hard. But it looks like it's just going to be a center line guard. It's going to kiss that yellow stone and be perfectly lined up. Sushi goes, rock is still totally exposed, and Craig Markwardt is going to ask Todd Humora to whip that rock down there and get it out. Looks like it's about a control weight broom. And I would be surprised if the sweepers are on it right out of hand. Yep.
I think you need to be, yeah.
I would be on it.
No, it's coming out. It's got curl, yeah.
Yep, sweeping for curl.
It's not going to come back. Maybe a little.
Oh, they got it. They got it, but they didn't save the shooter. Oh, and the
No, they didn't
red
even
is
get
still
it.
there, biting in the back.
Yeah, biting in the back. Back biter.
And Jess is asking for a nice draw in behind all of that delicious coverage. Over delish. I said what I said. Yep. Over on sheet B, Kate's Sukahara coming down with a draw weight shot. Way to the outside, and here it comes back over. Sweepers on it furiously. I think they've got it, though. I think it's going to end up being at the 12.
I think, yeah, it'll definitely be.
Oh no, that was a little short, but I do like where it ended up.
Died very suddenly. I think he's going to try and break this freeze here and try to roll.
Beautiful draw by Sushi Go, but I can see all of it from the hack, though, and I think Craig is going to have Todd take it out again.
Looks like they're lining up for this the draw on sheet B here.
Yep, the Vice is the lead second rock. Beautiful follow through with her arm. Here it comes.
Yeah, looking for this the dive here.
I mean, it's going to be a beautiful center guard. Love it.
Not what they need though. Just the,
I mean, it's
with
gonna
that red behind.
gonna force Randy to either deal with it.
Why would he? He's got he already got his shot behind there. He's just gonna keep guarding it up.
It's definitely something that you could run back.
But you could have just run back the first stone. There isn't a need for this double run back nonsense.
Well, I think he wanted it deeper, but that's just where it ended up. But you know, you work with what you got.
Yeah.
And that is a stone that you can work with later. Wow, that came way out to the edge. I thought that was gonna.
Here it comes back though.
Yep.
To outcounts the yellow.
It outcounts. Yep. All right, let's see. He kind of would like to deal with that. Hit it and pop that red back is what it looks like he wants to do. All right, he's going to set his broom up there. Over on sheet C, looks like Sushi is sitting 1 so far, and Jess is coming down for her first skipstone. All right, here comes Lucinda Shewchuk's first rock for Team Davies. Yep, keep sweeping.
Send the curl a little, I think.
Keep sweeping. It might be a good tap back.
I'd actually prefer to just curl a little more. Just open it, yeah, just like that.
Oh, party foul. Something fell. But not on the ice.
Thunder seems to be scaring some folks. Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. May isn't for another 2 months.
All right, here comes Bob Woods. Shot down on sheet B. Nicole, both sweepers on it. Is diving over, so this is either going to be a slight promote or this is just going to be doubling up of the guard. Yep, it didn't tap it back very far.
Yep.
All right, sheet C, Craig Markwart's first skipstone is about to come on down, and it looks like they would like to tap that back or hit the yellow into the red to remove the red. Pop that out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Lucinda Shewchuk on B can do. Release looked a little narrow. Sweepers are on it. It's going to hit that guard, and it's going to tap that guard back. Oh, and it's going to not hard enough. But that was the idea of what they wanted, was to pop that back.
Doesn't lose them too terrible.
No, it's not too terrible. Over on sheet C, Jess Harsono looking at what to do and what basically it looks like they're looking at what yellow's options are and how they can prevent them from executing those options. And they would very much like to pop that yellow one out that Team Markwardt has in there.
Yeah, it's going to cause them a lot of problems.
Yeah, and this is Jess's, oh, this is Jess's last rock. So they got to deal with it now. If they're going to deal with it, they got to do it now. Or they have to be happy with letting Markwardt potentially score 1 and like guarding it up. Well, yeah, red is currently sitting 1, it looks like.
Yeah, but I think they have to worry about Markwardt getting 2 here.
Yeah, because they could pop that red one out pretty easy. All right, here comes Jess looking at the lineup from down at the hack. Possibly going to change what she's going to do. Jay Davies with his second Vice's rock coming down with a control upweight shot. It is really, really curling though. It's going to crash on that guard. Oh, and she stopped it with her foot by accident. So let's see what Randy wants to do.
I think it would have just left. I think he's just going to take it out. Oh, no.
He's going to move it a little bit. I mean,
he didn't see how far it would go, I guess.
he didn't see how far it was going to go. And that's the thing about curling is that Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about curling is you call your own fouls, and the other team skip, play. You try and play as fairly as you can, and you take a look at the situation, and you think, well, I think this is where it would have gone, and then you put it there, and I mean, that's just how. And the other team has to live with whatever that decision is.
Yep.
Because whoopsies happen all the time. Over on sheet C, you can see from the overhead that Sushigo is sitting 1, and Team Markwardt have that yellow right there. And if Sushigo can pop that out, the Sushigo can possibly sit 5.
That's it's quite an opportunity there.
Huge opportunity. So, and here's the cherry bombs with a really high center guard, which I don't think is what they wanted, but it does protect. They are currently sitting 2, I think. Maybe they're only sitting
it's
1.
Close. That yellow, I think, is barely out counting.
Is it a measure situation? Would you measure that, or would you? I mean, it's different for the on the cameras because it's a fisheye view. And
I think it's yellow.
okay.
I can see a little bit of white past the rock.
All right, so red is sitting 1 on sheet B. All right, Craig Markwart's hammer shot. So the worst that could happen is that Sushigo gets 1. Well, the worst thing that could happen is that Craig accidentally hits out his own rock and allows Sushigo to score 4, but I don't really see that as a distinct possibility.
Yeah, I don't see that at all. I think he's just going to tap up for a nice 1. Or at the very
Or do you let Sushigo score 1 and come back with hammer again?
I think...
If you're not sure you can get 2.
I think I'd rather try for it.
All right, here it comes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and so no harm done. Sushigo scores 1 point in the 5th end. And now they're on to the 6th end. All right, over on sheet B, Randy Waters with his first skips rock. Looks like they are going to try and draw around all of that, perhaps. That's a lot to draw around.
It is a lot to go around.
We have 22 minutes left. All right.
All right, here it comes. You know what, now that they've thrown it, it looks like it might be a tap back, but it's curling rapidly. Their sweepers are off, and they're just going to let it go. Oh, but it might end up being a nice little guard for them to prevent yellow from tapping up on that side.
I think it also stops them from hitting and rolling.
I mean, that was a massive amount of curl.
Yeah, it just moved.
Yeah. I mean, that had to be like, what, 7 feet?
At least, yeah.
Yep, 6, 7 feet of curl. Massive. All right, over on sheet D, it looks like this is yellow's last rock. In the 5th end, yellow scored 3 points. And currently, Stephen Enochson, skip of the team, is looking at drawing in so that he can sit 1 and force red to try and get him out.
Just clipped the guard here for Mr. Curtis.
Oh, that's too bad for Randy Waters.
No, Mark Curtis.
It wasn't Mark Curtis? Okay.
It was Mark Curtis.
Okay. All right, so the cherry bombs, this is their hammer shot. This is hammer? No, this is cherry bomb skips last shot. Yellow has hammer. And over on sheet D, Stephen Enochson's draw a little deep. Red is still sitting 1, and they have hammer, and they could potentially score 2. So we'll keep an eye on that. right. Looks like we're going to have our hammer shots come almost at the same time. Sheet B, here comes Randy Waters with his last skip stone. Nicole Barrow with her broom just a few inches more to the right to try and help with some of that curl. All right, here it comes. I'd keep sweeping. There it goes. Yep, a lot of curl on that. No harm, no foul. It does sort of junk up Yellow's view of things.
Still a real hard time for Yellow here.
Oh, yeah. They didn't make it easy for Yellow at all. All right, and over on sheet D, here comes a few Johnsons with their redstone, and it looks like that. Let's see if that's one or two. I think for sure one. They may measure it. Nope, they've decided. So it looks like possibly two red over on sheet D. Over on sheet B, here comes a rocket down the ice.
Oh, wow.
Beautifully done.
Nice shot for one brave. Yellow.
Textbook shot. Yep, one Yellow.
You can see he's very enthused about that.
Yeah, they have to be feeling good about that. That was a great shot. All right, so that's one Yellow in the 6th. Why does it say final for sheet B? So we're into the 7th end. We'll get the. It's not final. We'll get that fixed in just a minute. Over on sheet C, beautiful draw in on Team Markwardt. Perfectly in line. Jess is going to have a hard time getting rid of that. Looks like she's asking for a backline weight. Try and pop that Yellow out to the side.
That's got a.
It's got some speed to it, doesn't
A lot
it?
of speed.
Yep, over in sheet B. All right, Ben Peters with his backline weight shot.
That'll be his second.
Yep. Yep, sweeping.
Sweeping line.
Sweeping for line.
No,
It's going to be,
I think
oh, he's got it.
move.
He's
Yeah,
got it.
He's got that.
Ah, beautiful shot. That was good. And it's all up to the
Nice
skips
and
on
open.
sweeping. Well, Yellow is sitting. Oh, are they sitting one or
They're
is it?
sitting one.
Well, because that red, I couldn't tell where that red one is. Looks really close from the monitor, so we'll call it a tie for now. Because that was only the 4th shot from Yellow, so it won't be.
Red.
May not matter from red, so it may not matter in the 2 shots. Yep, the ice is back diving again.
Yeah, that likes to shift around like that.
Yep, getting a lot
Well,
of
now
curl.
It's certainly Yellow on sheet C.
Right, right, and we have Segan Blackwell coming out with. Looks like they're asking for draw behind. It's cross in the face. Might tap that red. Nope, it's gonna over curl. That's okay. All right, and now we have Kate Sukahara coming with her 2nd lead stone. They would like her to draw behind.
That leaves one in the back 4 on sheet B.
Yep. Lots of sweeping.
Got a nice
Just-
center guard.
Yeah, very high.
Sheet B.
Really high center guard.
Back 4 on sheet C.
Craig, darn near killing himself by tripping over a rock.
He does that.
He does that. Stacy. Beautiful draw. Yellow for sure sitting one. Jess asking for her vice to come in and sit on it, basically. Put a rock right in that pocket.
Yeah. Oh, very nice draw. on
Yeah,
sheet.
that is beautiful. It's lined up just like how you like.
Yeah, it's lined up real nice. It's in the 4.
And Randy asking for Bob to, or Bill to follow it right behind and just sit on it.
Yep. Nice easy draw.
Over in sheet C, really lovely draw. Yep, and Craig's asking for Todd to just throw a rock right behind it and sit on it. It's going to be a big traffic jam pile up in the back on sheet C. Beautiful draw on sheet B, really lovely. Red clearly sitting 1. And Craig almost killing himself again, tripping over the same rock. Gonna have to ask Stacy if her life insurance, if his life insurance is paid up.
I'm sure he's got plenty.
All right. Oh, a little bobble there from
slow.
Lucinda. Oh, that breaks your heart. But sweeper's on it. Looks like
Looks like a little quick.
little quick, but it's gonna dive over. I hope it goes. Go, go, go.
I
Over,
think
over,
it's too
over.
fast for such things.
You think so? Oh, it is
think
really
so.
fast.
I might just even just.
Oh, it flashed right by.
Oh wow.
Yep, flashed right by. All right. Bill Wood, his second shot.
Let's hope it's as good as his first.
Yeah, that first one was beautiful, and that one looks really so smooth. I really like. I feel like the tip back delivery is really difficult, but I mean he makes it look so easy.
Yeah, it's hard to come back from though if you just
Yeah.
miss.
Oh, it's just a little heavy.
It just won't stick around.
Yep, Jay just gonna sweep it through. Oh no, that was Mark. They had already
was
switched
Mark,
places because
yeah.
we're already on vice stones. So Jay is gonna throw his first vice stone. All right, here he comes. Over on sheet C, heavy discussion happening between Todd and Craig. Craig would very much like the rock to sit on the button.
I just don't think that curl is there for.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the promote is there.
I
You
guess
do
yeah,
a
the
little,
promote's there.
little tiny tap back, but I don't think that's what he.
That's not what he had in mind.
I don't think that's what he was necessarily looking at. You. Can I have a beer? Can I have a beer? Not IPA.
Grab me a Sprite while you're at it. He's not gonna.
He's not gonna. He doesn't like you.
No, he doesn't. I don't like him either.
I like the draw weight on that a lot. Yep, sweeping it in. But I don't think it's going to be able to sit shot, but it is going to be a nice little guard. It's going to block up that draw path.
Looks like he wants bumper.
Oh, yeah, he wants it out of there.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just about the fact he called it bumper weight and not something heavier to get it kind of out of the way. Or get the
I mean, if I'm yellow, I would love my shooter to stick around.
Yeah, but I don't want it to, like, stick out in front.
Yeah.
Kind of my thing.
Yeah, I'd like you to roll. Over, Todd yelling yes, yes, yes. And that's a beautiful tap back. Move some granite, and that looks like yellow is sitting one, most definitely. That was beautiful.
Look at that dive.
Oh my gosh, look at that dive. That's like what, 5 feet of curl? 6 feet of curl?
Ah, they still hit something though.
They did. And lo, a miracle has happened. Thank you. Thank you to Jamie Belfontaine, who is supplying me with beer. Nicole Barra with her second Bice's Rock. Sort of. All right, Henrik, what would you do?
I'd block up that hit path because I think that's pretty deadly there.
I mean, you're sitting one.
Yeah, I mean.
For sure, and you're sandwiched between 2 yellow.
I mean, we got hammer here.
You want to pop that yellow out the back?
I'd like to actually just do a guard. And then I can do some shenanigans with the rock on the right in a minute.
I was just going to ask, is there a reason not to go to the right? Like why they didn't go to the right and try and draw in behind, or?
I'd want to wait for.
Oh, and it picked.
I'd want to wait a shot or two to see how the end develops a little bit more to.
Okay.
Before I do anything with that.
Unfortunately, that rock picked and ground to a halt.
Unfortunate.
So, which leaves yellow with some nice opportunities.
Wow. That's a shot.
Oh, look over in sheet C. Beautiful, beautiful shot by Jess Harsono. Oh, no. Who is that? Just bugs all around for Sushi Go. Red sitting one. Craig and Todd discussing what to do for Craig's last shot.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That was nice. That was as good an outcome as you could have gotten. And that leaves that redstone completely unbacked.
Yeah.
And so when you come down with your last yellow, you can pop it out the back and potentially sit 3, depending on what Randy Waters decides to throw for his first skipstone. And then he has hammer.
Indeed. Indeed.
So what do? You go on the right and do an in-off?
At this point,
that's pretty shallow for that. What do you do?
I like that guard because we know what their shot is going to be. They're definitely throwing that hit if we leave it open. We've got to close that door.
All right.
So I'm throwing that guard 100% of the time.
Do you want it to bite on the 12, or are you going to leave it way out?
I don't see it biting on a 12. Line's more important here.
Okay.
But I'd rather have it kind of in a row with the other two.
Okay. Well, let's see what Randy does. All right. Really nice, gentle sweepers are on it right away. Little peel over on sheet C. But here comes Randy's draw. Oh, it really just overcurled. It's going to knock that back. But I don't mind the position. Is that what you'd hope for? That line is right there.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think that does pretty much exactly what you wanted it to. He's still going to go for it, though.
Well, you have to, right?
Yeah.
Over on sheet C, I think that was, what, one red? Yep, one red over on sheet C for Sushi Go.
Yellow's sitting 4 on sheet D. 6 on sheet D.
All right, Mark Curtis with his final stone for yellow. A little bobble on his delivery. But he's got it, like, controlled down.
Yeah, you got to sweep that all the way.
Oh, it crashed. I thought it was going to make it past.
I did, too. That was really, really close.
That was thin. Oh, sheet D, we're not really watching it. 7 under on sheet D.
7.
Yeah,
I'd
1, 2,
oh, yeah, they're
3, 4,
calling
5,
it there.
6,
yeah.
7. Oh, yep, handshakes all around.
Handshakes, yep.
Because what do you do when the other team has scored 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Well done, gentlefolk over on sheet D. You have to be really happy about that.
Yeah, nothing to be upset about.
Nope, nothing to be upset about there. Except for whoever hit out your 8th rock.
I don't know, maybe someone missed.
Well, then he's fired.
I don't think they can do that mid-monstrio.
What?
I've heard rumors.
All right, over on sheet B, Randy Waters coming down for his final rock of the end. Sort of explaining to his team what he would like to have happen. Which looks like a draw in. Oh, no, he just threw it away. Yep, he just he threw it away. He's going to take his 1.
I'd be really happy with just that
Yeah.
1. I don't
Well,
think you have a shot for 2.
I don't think you have a shot for 2 either. That yellow is too, I mean, you can't touch that yellow without messing up your red.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's one red for Cherry Bombs, which brings their total 8-4. They are going to come back, and we're going to play the 8th end.
All right. One last end for them.
Yep, their final end. And then over on sheet C, let's see, they are just starting their 7th end. I'm not sure about timing. We are on a timer, so I'm not really sure.
I just saw Topper go out there and talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure though if it's like finish the end that you're on and then play one more, or just finish the end that you're on.
Well, seeing as they're playing one more on sheet B, I'm gonna go with finish the end you're on and play one more.
Yeah, but Topper just went out there.
Yeah, but he talked to them before the end of that one end. Maybe he said something different to the two groups. Maybe he said that you're late enough in that you can start your next end.
Maybe, yeah. Hey, Ken, do you know, is the timing rule finish the end that you're on and play one more, or is it just finish the end that you're on when time is up? Okay, I wasn't paying attention either.
We weren't even here.
I'm a terrible broadcaster. Well, I'm sure Topper told me at some point, and I just didn't pay attention.
When I don't think we've spoken to Topper once.
I talked to him last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't tell us last week. No.
But I'll never know because I didn't listen.
Well, I'm telling you.
Over on sheet B, we have Team Davies with a little bit of a heavy. Yeah, I don't think it's.
I think it's got a chance to stay.
It's going to stay in the back. Oh, it's going to make it back 8. I thought it was going to be in the back 12.
It's just a nice little.
Yep, and he wants to come sit right on it, which is great. That's what I would call.
That's what you would have did?
Yeah, sit on it.
Yeah.
That is really heavy for a draw, but maybe, nah, it's going to go through. And it's not going to get the curl that they had anticipated because it's a little heavy.
Seems like the slower shots are now the ones picking up the curl rather than just all of them.
Which is kind of normally how it is, rather than just all 100% of all shots having 8 feet of curl.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Is it? Okay. All right, second lead stone from Team Davies. Oh, is it going to make it over the hog line? Man, it really, the brakes just really came on that stone.
That means finish this end.
Oh, okay, so the timing rule is when the bell dings, you finish the end that you're on. So this will be the last end for both of these teams. We have how many teams participating this year? 32 teams? 60?
I thought it was 16.
I thought it was 38. Okay.
38 would be wild.
Yeah, well, you know, this is a very popular event. It's a lot of fun. Oh, the cherry bombs with the stone through the house. But no harm, no foul.
Looks like he just wants to sit on the red up there.
Yeah, wants to be right staggered.
Oh, it looks like he wants to hit it. Or just tap it.
Yeah, maybe tack it back a little. But yeah, I mean, no, I would want to freeze right on it. All right, over on sheet C, Sushi go. Gonna throw a little bit of a heavier guard. Or a draw. Gosh.
Ben Peters is right on that thing.
Yeah, he was sweeping it right out of his hand. I think they're concerned about the line.
Yeah.
Tiyash, sweep it. Oh, it doesn't have any handle. Oh, no. There it goes. Oh, over on sheet B. Almost exactly what he wanted. Just a little over curl and a little shallow, but that's not bad. All right. Randy wants to freeze to the back yellow. And Bill Wood is going to accommodate. Sweepers were on it lightly for a little bit, but they would really like it to curl over. And it's, man, it's just not curling. It's a little fast. The handle's a little light. And it's not curling like they wanted it to. All right, well, now it's Lucinda Shewchuk's turn. Yep, and he'd like her to freeze right on top of that red rock.
Yellow sitting 1 on sheet C.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more points than that here.
That's a good start for yellow, though.
Yeah, it's
And they got backing. But unfortunately, it's not their turn to go. Sushi Go is going to go.
Yep.
All right, Lucinda's rock coming down the ice. Sweeper's on it right away, trying to hold that line, give it a little bit of length. They got to keep all the way. It's not going to make it.
It's just going to bump it, if anything. Just a slight bump.
Well, I mean, as a skip, I can work with that. As a person who throw it, I'm kicking myself because I didn't do better, but I'm that kind of person. I just get after myself about that.
Immediately on that.
Yeah. They call for line right away. Everybody's sweeping. Oh, no. Are they going to tap theirs out?
I think so.
Oh, no. No. Oh, my gosh.
Right, but their rock stays in.
They're sitting their second shot. Oh, I can't see the overhead for them.
They're sitting.
Are they sitting one or is
They're
the
sitting.
yellow?
Red is
Yeah,
sitting.
red is sitting one. All right. I should have trusted you. I apologize.
This is what I keep saying.
All right, over on sheet C, Todd with Team Markwart's second Vices stone. Coming down the ice, about control, weight, down. Craig calling him on. Looks like they're going to tap that red, but I don't think that's going to be the tap they want.
It's
Oh,
curling
they
back.
did it.
That's a nice little tour.
And the draw that we just saw from Davies, that was amazing. That was a lovely draw. All right, Randy asking for Nicole Barra to take it out, though. Wallow, and here comes her rock, and that's like a control weight up shot. It's got to curl, though. It's got to come over. There it goes.
Get it.
Oh,
nice.
she didn't quite get the double, but that was...
But it gets him out the way all right.
It does, and red is now sitting 2, and it looks like Mark Curtis is asking for a double.
Frankly, that's all you can ask for here.
Yeah, there's not a third stone. You can't ask for a triple.
Sadly, yes.
All right, and over on sheet C, we have Jess Harsono's first skip stone coming on down the ice. Yellow has hammer over on sheet C, so we'll see what Jess does to stop yellow from being able to score 4. Really nice takeout here on sheet B. So red is sitting in the 12, and then it looks like yellow is sitting 1. All right, so Randy Waters going to try for a takeout. If he hits this stone out, it becomes, I think. All right, if he hits this rock out, it becomes mathematically impossible for yellow to win. If I'm counting my stones correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there must be 2 stones at the end. So I think we have at least 2 more rocks to see. All right. Randy with a up control weight hit. Nicole calling for the sweep. Looks like it's going to be a nose hit, unless it dives
Slightly
over.
off.
I
But
like
it
it.
sticks around.
And handshakes.
And handshakes.
All right, so our final score on sheet B is the
8 to
Cherry Bombs 8 and Team Davies 4.
Yep.
And then we have Craig's first skip stone heading down the ice right now on sheet C. Todd calling for curl. Oh, and it just, oh, that was beautiful. And now yellow is sitting 3.
They need that 3 too.
They need that 3. They're currently down by 2. So Jess has got to find, if I'm Jess, I want the double, but I don't know if the double is there. I gotta, can I see the overhead shot, please? Thank you. So double is there.
Yeah, certainly. I'd rather go for that double than. But they've
Like
been
you want to,
throwing nice draws.
you want
all
to
game.
control up weight shot, or you want to go full peel?
I
You
think
only have to move 2 stones.
just control, right? You do have to worry about hitting your own red.
That is true, but
I'd rather it go.
Mathematically, if I can get 2 rocks out now, and I'm like, that leaves, and they have 1 rock left, that leaves only the tie available.
Yeah.
So the temptation is there. To either hit them out, or you can try and sit on them and use them as backing and make it impossible for Craig to get you out and out-count him.
Yeah.
So you could layer it in, or you could try and hit both. So what, anybody in our chat, what would you do in this shot? You want to do the double, or do you want to like sit on it and create layers of backing? Yep, I mean, they're really talking about this shot. It's, and I don't blame them. They really need to, it's a hard question.
Yeah, they even got Ben Peters up there. Looks like they're going for the freeze draw.
It looks like they're, it looks to me, well, from
Their
where
draws have been solid all game.
yeah, from where the, yeah, so they're sort of say if we land right there, it's a pretty precision shot though.
I think as long as they kind of sit on top, it's no worries.
Yeah, they're even saying if we're in the pocket, we're fine. And, well, now they're talking about going to the top of the 4. All right, chat, I need some help. What would you do? John Hale, where are you when I need you? All right, well, a decision has been made. Ben and Jess are skating down the ice. Ben's going to put his gripper back on so that he can lay into that broom.
Looks like that draw behind is the shot.
Looks like it could be.
Sorry, the draw behind, or is that hit?
Oh, she's having him change the direction of the broom. I don't like it.
Wow.
All right, so they're having, all right, so they're still talking about it. They're still having him. Oh my God, they're going to draw in.
I like
Ben,
it.
I don't know if Ben likes this. He's arguing for the other side.
He's thinking. That's for sure.
Well, they're all okay. Well, Jess seems happy with this line. She's been, you know, she's seen a lot of rocks come down that ice, so let's see what she does. And she's excellent at draws, like you said. She's been hitting draws all night long.
I have a bit of a sweep from Ben Peters here.
Yeah, kind of a snowplow. All right, Tiyash is on it. They got to get it to curl over. Ben on it.
Ben on it for weight.
There it goes. There it goes.
Got to come for weight.
Up.
No, it's got to keep going.
All right, well, they're sitting 1.
Sitting 1.
And they're behind cover.
It's going to be really hard for Craig to do anything here.
Yeah, I think the max, unless Craig has, so they've forced a really interesting situation. Craig has to hit this stone in order to win. And they've gotten it way behind guards. It's really, really well guarded. They did just see the line that Jess threw, so they do know where to put the broom. They do know how to kind of follow behind it. But they got to get behind those guards in order to score 2. And they have to score 2 to tie. So this one, it seems like, is for all the marbles.
Well, at least several. Several marble.
Last end.
It is.
All right, let's see what they do. And then I'm going to eat because I'm starving.
I mean, you could just steal Dave's food.
I'm not going to steal Dave's food. All right, here comes Craig. He seems happy with their choice. Looks like they're going to throw a hack weight shot down there and just try and go around the guards, try to clear out that red rock and sit 4.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's see what Craig does. No pressure.
Yeah, of course.
So this is all for fun. Oh no! Oh no! No! I think he's too narrow.
Yeah, I think that he didn't give enough ice there.
I think he's just a little too narrow. Oh no! Well, but congratulations to Sushi Go, who scores 1 more point to bring their total 6-3 in a really wonderful game.
Yeah.
Lots of great strategy, lots of great curling, wild ice. So yeah, we're gonna go. Henrik and I are gonna go, and I will probably be on the next telecast. Maybe Henrik will be with me. But thanks from the Potomac Curling Club. This is our first draw for the Cherry Blossom, and we'll be back on the air at